It will be worth it in the end. That's what just now came to my mind. I've been sitting in front of the fireplace downstairs and just relaxing and stuff. And when you think about life and you think about all that you've been through in this life, you know, we've had our ups and downs throughout our whole entire life. We have. We've had good times, we've had bad times, we've had times that we wish during those times we don't want those times. We wish we didn't have to go through what we had to go through. Hello, Applebrooks, honey. We wish it. We're thinking, no, it's like, take this cup from me. Take it from me. I don't want to drink of that bitter cup. But if that's what you will, so be it. So be it. It will be worth it in the end. Good morning, everyone. I was sitting down there and just thinking and listening, and you know how you do. You reflect on life. You reflect about the bad times. You reflect about the good times, and you can look back. You can look back on this timeline that you're on, the things that's happened in your life, and you can think about the pain that you went through when it happened. Because let's face it, some of this stuff was very, very painful that you went through, extremely painful. And it just tore you to pieces. It made you hit rock bottom. Made you hit rock bottom. And when you're going through that, no, you just know you don't like it. It's a horrible, it's like a death, a painful death. But then you look back, like where you are now, if you've been through those instances, you think, well, had that not happened, even though it was painful and I didn't want it to happen, I would not be the person that I am now. I would not know what I know now. I would not have grown like I've grown now. When you have the ability to take the pain that occurs in your life and use that pain for the betterment of you, to grow, use that pain to push you to grow in a way that you know you needed to grow, but you didn't want to. Because why? Because it would be too painful. It would be too painful to do those things that you would have liked to do, but you didn't have the strength and you didn't want to go through the pain and through all the turmoil that would cause. Now, Susan, honey, let me help you with this. No. Okay, I want to help you with that individual, Susan. I'm going to tell you right now, do not come on any live stream of mine and start saying things on here that you should not say to disrupt this live stream, because if I see repeated deleted comments, I myself will personally block you. Okay, I would. You're not going to interrupt what I've got to say. You are not. The message is going to get out. It will be worth it in the end. It will be worth the pain that you had to go through, even though it was painful and you did not want to have to go through. In fact, you know those painful periods in your life that you do absolutely everything to avoid the downfall, the crash, that ending. No, you do everything to avoid it, and it happens. Or you know, you can feel it in your spirit when these painful things happen. The change is coming. You can feel it. You can feel it. You want it, but you don't know. No, it's too painful. But you don't want it. You want it. You want the change, but you don't want the change. But you know it's coming. And it's like looking at a gigantic tidal wave that is coming straight for you. And wherever you're at, and you know that when it comes, it's going to wash it all away. It's going to cleanse it. It's going to leave the aftermath, which is nothing. Maybe a bunch of debris once that wave recedes. a whole bunch of debris of what used to be. And you're standing there, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. And it's painful. And you're forced to find that strength within to rise, You like rise from the ashes. And you have that strength, you do, to carry on, to rebuild. You become stronger. The struggle is real. The struggle is real that you have to go through when that happens. But you've got it on the inside of you. You've got that strength on the inside of you because you've made it through the worst part. You have that wave has came in. It's left behind its destruction. And now the only way for you is forward. It's forward. You're not going to waddle in it. There's nothing there. There's nothing there except that visual. That visual. What used to be and now is no more. And then the only way is forward because you can't stay there. You can't. No, it's forward. You don't just stay there and just sit there in the mud and stuff when the tidal wave comes and it goes back and you just sit there in the mud and just keep picking up and looking at the fragments of things. No, you cannot spend your life. You cannot spend your life in the aftermath sitting there in the mud of a tidal wave because that's what's going to leave behind love, mud and debris. And if there was love, that love was taken right with it. It was taken right with it because it was no longer good for you. It was no longer good for you. It caused you more pain than happiness. More pain than happiness. It's not to say that that love did not bring you some type of comfort. It might have in the beginning. It might have, truly. Because everyone wants to be loved. Gina, how did this get onto love? I have no idea. Because I said mud, I was wanting to say mud and the word love came out. Okay. It might have brought you comfort in the beginning and whatever, but throughout time something happened. And it didn't last. It didn't last. It's like, I don't know, it's like a taintedness. Now let's face it. If there is love in your life, I'm talking absolutely that love, that true love, that agape love, that love, unconditional love that you have in your life, that's going to be able to weather any storm that comes your way. It's going to be able to weather that tidal wave that comes. Okay, because you ever see when a tornado comes and it's a complete destruction all over the place, and then you see this one house standing. This one house standing that was not destroyed. Why? If you look at it as a physical, turn it into the physical, it was that unconditional love. It was that God-given love. It was that love that was that incorruptible love. That love that nothing on this earth, no power on earth could destroy. It's like that one house. When the tornado comes, there it stands. Might had a little bit of roof off, the shingles and stuff. Oh, no, it's intact. It is intact. The foundation was strong enough. It was built on a firm foundation. It was strong enough to withstand. Strong enough. So we talked about that. But it's all worth it in the end. And if you think about that, is this strong enough? Is this relationship strong enough? Is it strong enough to withstand the storms of life? Well, you will find out when the tornadoes come. And if that relationship is sitting there with all the other relationships, because there are relationships that are not strong enough to withstand the storms of life. They are not. That's why when the tornado comes through, if you think of the houses as relationships, all of the ones are like, that's a lie to come to think about it. if you see a lot when the storm comes, if houses were relationships that had solid foundations and the tornado came and it took out all the houses but one, wow, you all, that's wild. That is really wild. Then you can look at it on a personal level. Do you, within you, do you have the strength to stand personally, no matter what you're going through in life, when the storms of life come? When the storms of life come, because you know they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Where you have the strength to stand, even though you know it's going to take more strength than you think you can gather. And you know it's going to be really painful because you're going to see it. You're going to have to watch it coming. You're watching it coming. You're watching that storm come. Other people are watching it come too, because everybody gets storms in their life. And it may make you shake. It may make you shake on the inside, and you may, oh my gosh, it's coming. Lord, I do not want it to come because I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to stand. I'm going to stand. I am going to stand. I'm going to try to stand with all that I have within me, and I'm going to hope, God, please protect me. Please give me the strength, because this storm, it's all, you can see it just cause it's, you can see the path of destruction that those particular types of storms of life cause in people's life, utter destruction. And sometimes it just takes the people. The people don't rebuild. They can't stand after the storm comes. They don't have the strength to stand anymore. They don't. They're not able to come back after certain storms. They're not. But you see it coming. And it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying, because you know it's going to cause some kind of destruction. It's going to be painful. And it comes. Maybe you're maybe you're going to get some debris from that tornado or that storm that comes. It's going to scratch you up. It's going to scratch your exterior. And you're going to feel that pain on the inside of you. It's going to throw some debris at you. You're going to feel the bruises, the blows. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. You might have some bleeding and stuff. I'm just trying to give it a visual. You're going to feel the pain from it. But if you picture yourself still standing, and that storm, it goes right by you, even though you're looking at yourself. You have some cuts. You have some bruises. Your hair's all a mess. If you had makeup on, your makeup is all a mess, because there was some really powerful rain hitting against your face. You had tears rolling down, but you can look at yourself and you're still standing there, and that storm has passed. That storm has passed, and you made it. You made it through the storm. Even though you had the bruises, the scratches, your hair is a mess, and you can feel the pain that it caused, but it's gone. It's gone. Good morning. It's gone. And now you think, wow, I knew it was coming and I survived it. I survived it. I knew it had to come, but I survived it. Survived it. Can you imagine the strength that comes, the encouragement that comes from an event like that in your life, spiritually speaking? If you can survive a storm of life like that and get by with just scrapes and bruises and cuts, and you're literally still standing, can you imagine the foundation on which you stand? Can you imagine how strong that foundation is? That foundation literally comes from the inside, and it roots you down to the ground. You are rooted. It's a strong foundation, the strongest that there is in this world. It's the love. It's the love. It's the God's love on the inside of you. That's where your strength came from. That was your foundation. It was built from the inside, and it went all the way down. It was solid. It was able to hold you, even though the strong winds came. And then you can just like, oh my gosh, it came. It came. I don't have to fear it anymore. I don't have to fear the storm anymore. I made it. I made it through the storm. Made it through the storm. And you're stronger because of it. You're a whole lot stronger because of it. You feel free. Even though you might have got some scratches, some bruises, some cuts, you feel it, you feel the pain, you feel free. You feel free. Free. And now all you got to do, you just got to heal. You just got to heal. And the healing, it's not going to take as long as you thought. Okay, it's not, because you might have a lot of scratches, a lot of bruises, but you're going to heal because you got this strength. Oh, you got a lot more strength that's going to make that healing a lot faster. It's going to make that pain not last as long. It's not going to last as long. You'll have the scars on you. You'll have your battle scars from the storm of life that passed while you were still standing. You'll have the little scratches. You'll have the lines on you. You'll have it. But guess what? You're still standing. You're still standing. And you know what you're able to do? You are able to literally turn your back and then start walking back down the road, because the destruction was right in front of you. You can literally turn around and keep walking. Keep walking down that road called life. You can do it. You're able to walk. You're able to move. You've got all this encouragement on the side of you. You got this light shining bright. You are that light. You are that light that is walking forward. And you're leaving that darkness behind. That light. You are that light, and you're shining brighter than ever. Brighter than ever. It's a wonderful feeling. It was worth it. It was worth going through that storm that you knew was coming. It was worth it. And that part of you that thought, I don't know if I can stand. I don't know if I'm going to have the strength to stand. Is this love on the inside of me? Is this love going to be strong enough to withstand this storm that's coming my way? Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Strong enough. If he brings you to it, he'll see you through it. That's right. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done, you all. It was worth it. It was worth it all in the end. It was worth it. You faced that storm that was come barreling towards you. You stood in your own strength, which was love. It literally grounded you big time. You knew it was going to be painful. You knew when the debris would hit you, you're going to get some cuts. You're going to feel some blows. You're going to feel that pain. But it passed, and you're still standing. You're still standing, and you see the destruction that was in front of you, but it didn't destroy you. It did not destroy you. It made you stronger than ever. It's a wonderful feeling, a wonderful, wonderful feeling, you all. It is. So if you got some storms that's coming and you're wondering, am I strong enough? Is this relationship strong enough? Is this love? God, are you going to be able to keep me? Yes, and yes, and yes. Strong enough. Painful? Yeah, it's painful. But it's worth it all in the end. It's worth it all in the end, you all. That's right. It's worth it all in the end. You didn't want to take that bitter cup. Jesus didn't want that bitter cup. He didn't. But he knew good was going to come out of it as a result. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll do it. Yeah, and he arose. Stronger than ever. So can we. So can we. Is love strong enough? Is the love of God strong enough to keep you and make you stronger on the inside to where you can withstand the storms of life? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to go. You all. I'm done. I got to get ready for the day. Got to change my clothes. I think I'm going to walk on the treadmill. I did 4 miles yesterday, which was great. 4 miles on the treadmill. Yeah. So with that being said, thank you for your comments. Thank you, moderators. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. And I didn't know how this video would go. I just let the words flow out just the way they're supposed to. I don't control them. I don't. Just let it flow. When you're done, you're done. Thank you, Apple Brooks, Danny, Honey, Susan B. Honey, any other moderators. Thank you all. Love you.